We can all agree that at least once in a person's life that we suffered some types of listlessness and exhaustion from overworking ourselves. There are many names for it, but the most common of all the names is burnout. This type of exhaustion is caused by either working ourselves too hard or being overwhelmed with work where a person just can't seem to take a break. Burnout can also have negative effects on one's mood, which can cause a person to be more irritable than usual. There isn't a definitive answer on how to avoid it since it differs for everyone, but here are some of the tricks I use. The 3 points that are imperative to avoid suffering due to burnout that are the most effective for me are sleep, relaxation, and time management. First, let's go over time management. This is important because if you fail to have good time management, you end up way more overwhelmed with work than you first started out with. For me, I try to get my work done as early as possible so therefore I can go back and make the following revisions I want to make. Or I'll work on something else like another project that's time sensitive. Next up is sleep and relaxation. The two go hand in hand. If you're not well rested or give yourself enough time for breaks, you will slowly become more and more stressed, and it may cost you the quality of whatever you're working on. Of course, as I said earlier, these are just the methods that I use, and they work for me. Everyone is different and has their own way of dealing with what burnout is. It will be up to the individual to really figure out what can work for them. Burnout is not fun for anyone, and it's important to avoid it and be able to take care of yourself and your mental health. Realizing your priorities and limits are also important. You can work a certain number of hours a day on what you are working on, but don't be afraid to limit yourself. We are all just human. Finally, my last point is that you are not lazy for taking breaks. People are always worried when taking a break that they are not getting enough done while they are trying to relax. That isn't the case. If you are getting a decent amount of work done according to your schedule, you will be fine. They sometimes think when they are relaxing that they are not getting enough done. Don't be afraid to put yourself first instead of putting your work first. It would be for the best. I hope I helped in some way.